welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Arviana Capri. As always, thank you for being here and watching my videos. Greatly appreciated. But I am going to be showing you guys how I achieve this look. It is more of like a bronzy, glowy look. And I did try and do more full glam. So I really like the way it came out, so I want to show you guys. So everything will be listed in the description box of everything that I used, and obviously I'm going over it in detail as I'm using it in the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. So I'm gonna be starting with a clean face already. I already did my moisturizer, my sunscreen, and all that good stuff underneath my skin, and it's been sitting for a minute, so I feel like I'm good to go. I'm gonna be starting with my e.l.f. Power Grip primer. Love this primer. I feel like it really just holds my makeup into place, and I think this is a dupe for the Milk one. Put this in, and I like to put it on first to like let it get tacky so that my makeup sticks better. So while that's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. My brows are tattooed. I have the powder ombre brows. I got them done a long time ago. But e.l.f. recently came out with this brow laminating gel or cream, I guess. And it looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I kind of just brush them up into the side to make them look a little bit more clean. I do need a wax, but we're just gonna ignore that. Think you know your girl so funny to be. That's why you think I left but one or two times. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay all day, looking from you to try to play these games. Okay, that looks good. So I just distributed the product in it, and then it comes with like a comb brush attachment at the top. I'm gonna use the brush side to kind of like brush it through and kind of get it to lay more flat, I guess. Try to play these games. Leave your family in the red, and I don't think you'll ever change your way. And then after that, I'm gonna use the same brush side and kind of like carve them out. And because I have tattooed brows, it kind of makes it easier for me to like find my shape, because literally it's already there. And I'm gonna line my brows underneath just to make them look more sharp. And I'm also going to use my concealer as my primer for my eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way. I use the shade Honey. To put this on, I'm gonna use like a flathead brush just because it's easier, and it's like super skinny on the tips, so it makes it easier for me to define my brows. It's not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on? Since I'm using this also as my primer, I'm gonna go in and just kind of like dot it on my lid. So I don't think I put enough when I was using it to conceal my brows. And then I'm just gonna use like a whatever brush and kind of like put that everywhere. I am gonna go for like a more bronzy, I guess, look today. So the two palettes that I'm kind of like going back and forth about are super old, but my Huda Beauty, this is the Rose Gold palette. I've had this palette forever. Obviously you can see I've barely used it. So I'm gonna try and use it, but I also have another one. It's the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsession. And same situation. I've had them forever. They look like I've never used them. So I'm gonna go in with the sandalwood color, and I'm gonna put that kind of like on my brow bone almost. I wish this one had a mirror, but once I'm happy with that and well blended, I'm going to go in with the next shade that's called Henna. This is my favorite brush. I will use this brush for my whole eye look, and I think I should get into like all the other thousands of brushes I have, but this one just does the job for me. So that's why I start with the lightest and then get darker. The next one I'm gonna do Henna, and I'm gonna do this color like right up underneath where I put sandalwood. Going with the color Cocoa in my, kind of like in my crease. So I'm gonna use a sharper brush. And then I'm gonna kind of like drag it out because I kind of want it to smoke out a little bit. I'll blend it out, but there's a deeper brown in the Obsession palette, which is this one. I'm gonna go in with that one and kind of like try and do like a mock wing. I'm gonna use tape, and then since I don't want it like super defined, I'm just gonna go in with like a fluffier angle brush and kind of like just like draw it out across like my lash line and then up. And then for my actual like lid, because I didn't really touch that with any of the colors, I'm gonna go in with the shade Bay, and I'm just gonna like put that on because I do want to put on like a little bit of a like shimmer on there as well.
But she's from Nicaragua, thought she was Persian love.
In the Obsessions palette, there is like this gold shimmer that I really want to use. I'm just gonna go in with a flathead brush, kind of like the one I just used, and just tap it.
Are we turning up? Are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time, no.
I just only put it where I put that whiter shade. Alright, and that is it for the eye look. Once I'm done, I will do like the under eye and the mascara for my lower lashes. But let's brush out my lashes real quick. Okay, I think I did okay. So I do want to be extra glowy today. I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Liquid Glow. It is all crusty and ripped off and dusty and used. I used to put this under my foundation all the time, like years ago, and I don't know why I stopped. I just stopped reaching for it for some reason, but I did love like the glitter and like slight glow that it gave me, so I'm gonna go back to that. And by this time my e.l.f. primer is ready to go, and I only put a little bit in my eyes, I guess. And then I'm just gonna rub that in. Oh, and this is the shade Oyster. And then my foundation of today is the Estee Lauder, what is this, the Double Wear. This is in Maple 5 and 1.5. When I usually do my foundations, I feel like I only ever put a little bit, so I'm gonna try and be like a little more heavy-handed and see what I get. And I'm gonna pump on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use a flathead brush as well today.
Kissing
also just got this Juvia's Place, what is this? Bronzer, I think this is. And this is in the shade Cocoa. This is a cream one, which I've been wanting to use. So I'm kind of excited to kind of like go in with this. I think I am gonna go ahead and put this before I do my concealer. I'm gonna use this angled Smashbox contour brush. This came in a kit with a contour palette, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one. And I feel like it's a little bit smaller, so I'm giving a little bit more grace when using it, because when it comes to cream and liquid products, besides foundation and liquid, or what's that, concealer, your girl be struggling. So I'm just gonna take my time with this one. Okay, that almost scared me, but I think once I put my concealer on, it'll even it out. I usually wait because my lace is melting right now, so I'm gonna wait until I do all my setting sprays and stuff before I go to the top and do this. And I think I'm just gonna stick to bronzer with this because of my lace situation. I'm gonna let that be. Obviously this is gonna be something that's a little bit more practice, and I think I'm so scared. I'm like, oh, and I was like looking down at my mirror, and when I looked up I was like, oh hell no, what did I just do? But that'll be fine. And then I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced concealer, and I'm gonna try and be a little bit more heavy-handed. And I don't like contouring my nose because I feel like with my face, like already, it already gives that, especially when I go through and do my blending of my concealer in the middle. I feel like I can get away with it. And I'm gonna use the Real Techniques, what is this? It's a targeted blending brush. And I like it because I can just like kind of like go in and do this, especially when it comes to my nose. And then if I need it to do up here, I just kind of tap it. And I'm gonna continue to let this dry down. I'm actually really loving how this is coming out. I feel like I really want to start doing my makeup every day, and I am okay with like doing a full glam every day. I feel like that's where I'm kind of like gearing towards, rather than just throwing on my makeup and just leaving the house. Obviously it's easier because I have lashes and my brows are tattooed, so it's really just my base. But I think I want to start doing like a full glam every day, but to be discussed. And I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and kind of just like make sure everything is seamless, just while I wait for this to dry down some more. So using that same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer, and I'm gonna kind of start down here and like work my way out, and then slowly make my way in. And I'm gonna really just take my time with this. I'm gonna go in with my all-nighter setting powder and kind of just like press that in. And I'm kind of just gonna put it everywhere because I'm done with my liquids. Now I'm gonna bake. I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This is in banana bread. I'm actually really liking this baking powder. I'm really pressing it into my nose right here because this is where I get greasy the most and where I'll always have to like go back and like blot, and usually like the tip of my nose too, which is so weird. And I don't like wiping it because I'm like, I need the makeup there or I'm going to look extra crazy. And so this is also what I mean. So like my nose already looks contoured by me not contouring it. And obviously I struggle at like doing a defined contour. So that's gonna be practice that I do. And then I'll be like, guys, look what I learned. But for right now, no. I'm just gonna make sure that this is really pressed in because it's 1,000 degrees and I need this to stay put. And I'll probably leave the powder. I think that's why I also pressed it in so heavily, because I might just leave it on to keep doing its thing. Yeah, I think I might just leave it on so I can go ahead and do my bronzing and blush. And then I also am gonna do like some under eye stuff too. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in Mahogany. And then I'm just gonna do my regular Ingles brush. This brush is from, good question, I don't know where it's from, but I'm gonna do this the way I already apply my bronzer. And then I have my band like right on the lace, so I feel like I'll have to do lightly once I take it off. Okay. Nice and snatch. A little bit. Relax, homegirl. And I don't know what color I want to put in like my underneath, so I think I'm gonna just use the Huda Beauty one. I might put Cocoa. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do, Cocoa on the underneath, or maybe henna. I might do henna and sandalwood on the underneath. I might do henna like going this way, and then the sandalwood like more in here. And then obviously I'm probably gonna put like a lighter, should I have this moon dust color that's a little like champagne. I might put that in my inner corner. So I wiped off the remaining product on this Ingles brush, the one that I used to kind of wing me out. And I'm gonna use that because it's small and detailed so that I can easily move it back and forth, but it'll help me like kind of like stay in place. And since I already set my under eyes, I shouldn't have to worry about like dragging. Just kidding, we might not be doing that color because it's not showing up. Switch, we're gonna do henna and then Cocoa. Oh, got me right in the eye. So enough of that one. And then I'm gonna go in cocoa. I did drag it out further so that when I do the cocoa one, it'll just blend together. I'm just gonna take it up into the line that I made. My inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this moon dust color. I like using this like mini like domed brush because it's small. Well, it's literally the only reason. And this one is a more champagne like goldy color, which I feel like will help like kind of brighten me a little bit. Take it down into here as well. We're done with the eyes, and now I can go on and do my blush and what else? Highlight, get rid of this, and lipstick. I almost forgot I wanted to do a little bit of mascara on the bottom row. I'm gonna be super careful because I don't want to ruin everything else that I just did. The ugly face you make when you're doing mascara. Also, I barely have any lower lashes, so if it does touch where my lower lashes are and it doesn't go like anywhere else, I kind of just leave it to make it look like darker, I guess, to make it look like I have lashes down there when I don't. And this is just the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara from Essence. Super cheap at Ulta. For blush, I'm gonna use my Die Hard Wonder palette. I don't even know where to buy this. I got this in a, I think I got this in a gratis bag when I worked at Ulta so many years ago. So obviously I think you can probably order on a website, but I think that's the way I even ended up with it. For this one, I'm gonna use my Morphe, what is this? M510. I don't think this is a blush brush, but I use it as such because I like it. For my highlight, I'm gonna go in with the, it's called City Lights, but it's in the same palette. And I'm just gonna dust this on like I normally do. I love this highlight because it's like a champagne like gold, but it's still kind of like pinky. I don't know, it's literally my favorite one. And then it's time to take this off. Setting spray, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Power Grip and just shake this up. I actually like this. I'm not usually a fan of like fine mist because I can't necessarily like drown in it, I guess. But maybe like that's a good thing. Like I love fanning myself after. It's like a little reward because when I do my makeup I get so hot. I'm like, girl, get it together. And I'm gonna go back in with my powder puff and just kind of like press everything back in. And this does have like leftover, I feel like setting powder, so I'm like, bet. For my lips today, I'm gonna be using 4 products. I have the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss, and one's in the shade Mocha Twist and the other one's in Pink Cosmo. I'm gonna do like the Black Girl lip combo. Usually they do it with the brown, but I am in love with the Bare Minerals. This is the Gen Nude color. And it's more red, like a reddish undertone of a brown. And then to top that off, I have been loving the Bling Butter Gloss from NYX. This is in Hustler. I love this one. I do want to go get the Bling one, which is like a more gold. I think it's so pretty, but every time I try to go get it, they're always sold out. So that's going to be the lip combo for today. I'm gonna just line my lips. I don't overline my lips because I don't like the way that looks for some reason. So I'm gonna just stick to, I guess, my line. And then now that I have it lined, I'm gonna kind of like color it and like drag it more towards the middle. I'm kind of like using like a flicking motion. That's good. And then I'm gonna go in with this other flat skinny brush to kind of like blend it into my natural lip. Take the e.l.f. Mocha Twist. I'm gonna put that, if I can open it. I'm gonna put this one in the center. Or not center, I'm sorry. I'm gonna like on the outer corners because I wanna leave my center for the white color. And then for the center, I'm gonna kind of like dot it in the middle and then kind of like spread it across. Honestly, these glosses are so thick. I'm like rethinking putting this one on, but I just love the like glitter effect that it gives. And I'm just gonna dot this one for sure. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am really happy with this look. I feel like it's super cute. I do feel like I could have done like a fuller glam, but it's just cute. And this is something I feel like I can do every day. I don't know. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. And what would you guys give this? Like, did I do a good job? Do we like this look? Should I go full on more glam? We'll see. But as always, thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.